You know, there's something truly special about getting older, the wisdom, the memories, the freedom to enjoy life on your own terms. But let's be honest, sometimes aging can bring little challenges that make us feel like we're losing a bit of that independence we've always cherished. Maybe it's bending down to tie your shoes, remembering where you put your keys, or even just keeping up with your energy levels throughout the day. If you've ever thought, asterisk, I don't want to rely on others more than I have to, asterisk, then this video is for you. Because staying independent after 70 isn't just possible, it's something you can actively work toward, starting today. And the best part? It doesn't have to be complicated. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 life-changing tools and strategies that can help you maintain or even regain your independence. These aren't drastic overhauls or expensive gadgets. They're simple, practical adjustments that can make a world of difference. So, let's dive in. First up, mobility matters more than you think, asterisk, asterisk. It's easy to assume that slowing down is just part of getting older. But here's the truth: movement is what keeps you independent. The less you move, the harder everyday tasks become. But the good news? Small, consistent efforts can keep you strong and steady. One of the simplest yet most powerful tools is a walking aid that works for you. Now, I know some people resist canes or walkers because they think it means giving in to age. But think of it this way: using the right support actually preserves your independence. A sturdy cane or a lightweight rollator can help you move with confidence, reduce the risk of falls, and even let you walk longer distances without fatigue. And if you're thinking, asterisk, I don't need one yet, asterisk, that's great. But consider keeping one handy for those days when your knees aren't cooperating or when you're out on uneven ground. It's like having an insurance policy for your mobility. Next, make your home work for you. Asterisk, asterisk. Our homes should be our safe havens. But sometimes, they're full of little obstacles we don't even notice until they trip us up. A few small changes can make a big difference in how easily you move through your day. Start with the bathroom, a place where slips often happen. Adding grab bars near the shower or toilet doesn't mean you're old. It means you're smart. They give you stability when you need it most. And if bending down is tough, a raised toilet seat or a shower bench can save you a lot of strain. Then, take a look at your floors. Loose rugs might look cozy, but they're sneaky hazards. Either secure them with non-slip pads or remove them altogether. And lighting is so important. Make sure hallways and stairways are well lit, maybe even with motion sensor nightlights, so you never have to fumble in the dark. These aren't major renovations, just thoughtful tweaks that let your home support you instead of working against you. And finally, for this section, stay connected, but on your terms. Asterisk, asterisk. Independence doesn't mean doing everything alone. It means having the choice to manage your life the way you want. And sometimes, that means using technology to stay in control. If you've ever hesitated to try a smartphone or tablet because it feels overwhelming, I get it. But these devices can actually protect your independence. With a few basics, you can video call family, order groceries to your door, or even check in with your doctor without leaving home. Start small. Maybe ask a grandkid to show you how to make a video call, or visit your local library. Many offer free tech classes for seniors. You don't have to learn everything at once, just what's useful for you. And if screens aren't your thing, that's okay too. A simple medical alert system can give you peace of mind, knowing help is just a button press away if you ever need it. You know, one of the biggest myths about getting older is that losing some independence is just inevitable, that one day you'll wake up and suddenly need help with everything. But that's not how it works. Independence isn't something you lose overnight. It's something you protect every day with the right habits and tools. In the first part of this video, we talked about mobility aids, home adjustments, and staying connected. Now, let's keep that momentum going with 2 more strategies that can help you stay self-reliant and confident in your daily life. Let's start with, keep your mind as active as your body. We all know that staying physically active is important, but here's something just as crucial: keeping your mind sharp. Because independence isn't just about moving well, It's about thinking clearly too. Memory slips or slower recall can make everyday tasks frustrating. But the good news? Your brain is like a muscle, it stays stronger when you use it. One of the best tools for this is mental stimulation that feels like fun, not work on the crossword puzzles, Sudoku, or even card games with friends. Aren't just pastimes, they're workouts for your brain. If you've never been a puzzle person, try learning something new, even if it's just a few words of a different language, or how to play a simple song on the piano. The key is to challenge yourself just enough that it feels engaging, not stressful. And here's a tip you might not expect: teach someone else. Whether it's showing a grandchild how to bake your famous pie or explaining a hobby to a friend, teaching reinforces your own knowledge and keeps your mind nimble. Plus, it's a wonderful way to stay connected, which brings us right back to that earlier point about social tools. Now, on to something equally important. Eat for strength, not just convenience. As we get older, it's easy to fall into the habit of eating what's quick or familiar rather than what truly fuels us. Maybe cooking feels like too much effort some days, or you're just not as hungry as you used to be. But what you eat plays a huge role in how you feel, your energy, your mobility, even your mood. Protein is your friend here. It helps maintain muscle mass, which keeps you strong and steady on your feet. Eggs, Greek yogurt, beans, or even a handful of nuts are simple options that pack a punch. And if chewing tougher foods is an issue, slow-cooked meals, like tender chicken or stews, can be both easy to eat and full of nutrients. Hydration is another game changer. Sometimes, what feels like low energy is actually just dehydration. Keep a water bottle handy. And if plain water doesn't excite you, try adding a slice of lemon or cucumber, even switching to herbal teas throughout the day. Now, I know meal planning can feel like a chore. So here's a trick. Batch prep with a buddy. Team up with a friend or neighbor to make larger portions of a few dishes, then split them. You'll save time, have variety, and turn a task into a social event. These two strategies, keeping your mind active and eating with strength in mind, might seem small on their own, but together, they're powerful ways to maintain your independence. Because when your brain is sharp and your body is well fueled, you're in a much better position to handle whatever the day brings. You know, there's a saying that goes, growing older is inevitable, but growing weaker is optional. And after covering these tools and strategies together, I hope you're starting to see just how true that is. Staying independent isn't about fighting against age, it's about working with it, making smart choices that keep you feeling capable and in control. We've talked about mobility aids, home adjustments, staying connected, keeping your mind sharp, and eating for strength. Now, let's bring it all home with one final essential strategy, the one that ties everything else together. It's this: build a routine that works for you. Routines might sound boring, but here's the secret: they're actually your greatest ally for independence. Think about it. When you have a rhythm to your day, you're less likely to forget important things, like taking medication or staying hydrated. You're also more likely to stick with healthy habits, whether it's a short daily walk or a brain-teasing puzzle after breakfast. But here's the key: your routine shouldn't feel rigid or punishing. It should bend and adapt to your energy, your preferences, and even your off days. Maybe mornings are when you feel strongest, so that's when you tackle tasks that need a little extra effort. Or perhaps you're someone who thrives with an afternoon nap. Great. Build that in. The goal isn't to follow someone else's rules. It's to create a framework that supports your life. One way to start: anchor your day with a few non-negotiables. For example, a 10-minute stretch when you wake up to keep mobility up, a protein-rich breakfast to fuel your body, a quick check-in call with a friend or family member to stay connected. These small anchors keep you on track without overwhelming you. And on days when even that feels like too much, that's okay. Do one of them. Independence isn't about perfection, it's about knowing you can still steer the ship, even when the waters get a little choppy, bringing it all together. So let's take a step back and look at what we've covered. 1. Mobility aids to keep you moving safely. 2. Home adjustments to remove everyday obstacles. 3. Technology and social connections to keep you engaged. 4. Mental exercises to sharpen your mind. 5. Eating for strength to sustain your energy. And finally, a personalized routine to weave it all together. None of these require huge changes. They're about tweaking, adapting, and choosing tools that fit your life. Because here's the truth. Independence isn't a single grand gesture. It's the sum of small, smart decisions you make every day. A final thought. If you take away just one thing from this video, let it be this. You have more control over your independence than you might think. It's never too late to start, and it's always okay to ask for help along the way, because even that is a choice you get to make. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these strategies resonated most? Have you tried any of them already? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience might inspire someone else. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on living well at any age. Remember, aging isn't about slowing down, it's about shifting gears and finding new ways to thrive. Here's to your health, your independence, and the many adventures still ahead. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.